Gather around if you dare and listen closely. A chill wind blows tonight, carrying a tale whispered from town to town. It's a story told in hushed tones, a legend that sends shivers down your spine. It's the story of the phantom driver on Route 666. They say he drives a classic Ford, its chrome gleaming under the moonlight. They say his eyes glow red in the rearview mirror. And they say if you're foolish enough to cross his path, you'll never be seen again. Route 666, they call it. A name that sends chills down your spine. It winds its way through a desolate stretch of desert, a ribbon of asphalt cutting through endless miles of scrub and shadow. The road twists and turns like a snake slithering through the dust. Cracked and weathered, it whispers tales of long-gone travelers and forgotten dreams. This is a place where the sun beats down mercilessly by day and the night air hangs heavy with secrets. No one knows for sure when the legend began. Some say the phantom driver was a trucker lost in a terrible accident on a stormy night. Others whisper of a restless spirit seeking revenge for a life cut short. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: stories of the ghostly driver have haunted Route 666 for generations. They say he appears out of nowhere, his engine a low growl in the stillness of the night. Old man Withers, who lived on the edge of town, claimed to have seen the phantom driver with his own eyes. His face, etched with years of wisdom and fear, told a story that sent shivers down the spine of anyone who dared to listen. He told of a moonless night, the wind howling like a banshee. The trees swayed violently, their branches scratching against the windows like skeletal fingers. The air was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. He was driving home, his headlights cutting through the thick darkness. The road ahead seemed endless, a black void that swallowed everything in its path. The only comfort was the steady hum of the engine and the faint glow of the dashboard lights. Suddenly, a pair of headlights appeared in his rearview mirror, gaining on him fast. They were blinding, piercing through the night like twin daggers. His hands tightened on the steering wheel, knuckles turning white with tension. He could have sworn he saw a figure behind the wheel, its eyes burning like hot coals. The figure seemed to be watching him, its gaze unrelenting and filled with a malevolent intensity. It was as if the very essence of darkness had taken form and was now pursuing him. He slammed his foot on the gas, his heart pounding in his chest. The car lurched forward, tires screeching against the asphalt. His breath came in short, ragged gasps as he tried to outrun the terror that was closing in on him. The night seemed to close in around him, the darkness becoming almost tangible, as if it were trying to swallow him whole. The mysterious car stayed right behind him, its engine roaring. Old man Withers pushed his truck to its limits, but the phantom driver kept pace. The chase continued for what felt like an eternity, each twist and turn of the road fueling Withers' terror. He could see the ghostly glow of the Ford's grille in his mirror, feel its presence like a cold hand on his neck. The fear was paralyzing, but he knew he couldn't stop. Not now. Just when he thought all hope was lost, Old Man Withers saw the lights of his town up ahead. The familiar glow of the streetlights brought a sense of comfort, a beacon in the darkness that seemed to stretch endlessly around him. With a burst of adrenaline, he veered off Route 666 onto the familiar road home. The tires of his old truck screeched as they gripped the asphalt, the engine roaring with newfound energy. He could almost feel the warmth of his home, the safety it promised. The phantom driver, it seemed, had vanished. The eerie silence of the night was only broken by the hum of his truck's engine. The road behind him was empty, as if the mysterious pursuer had never existed. Some say Old Man Withers was imagining things that night, his mind playing tricks on him. The stress and exhaustion of the long drive could have easily conjured up such a spectre. His eyes darted nervously to the rearview mirror, half expecting to see the ghostly figure reappear. Others believe he was lucky to escape with his life. They say the phantom driver was real, a malevolent spirit haunting the lonely stretches of Route 666. Withers' sigh of relief was a testament to the ordeal he had just survived. Whatever the truth, his story served as a chilling reminder. Some roads are best left untraveled. The legend of the vanishing point grew, a tale whispered among the townsfolk, a warning to those who dared to venture into the unknown. The road, now shrouded in mystery, stood as a silent sentinel, guarding its secrets from the curious and the brave alike. To this day, the legend of the phantom driver persists. It has been whispered about for generations, passed down from one traveler to another, each adding their own chilling details. Travelers on Route 666 tell of strange occurrences, unexplained phenomena that defy logic and reason. Headlights appearing out of nowhere, as if materializing from the very shadows themselves. The feeling of being watched. The unsettling sound of an engine that isn't there, echoing through the night air, making the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Is it just a story, a figment of our collective imagination? A campfire tale meant to frighten children and entertain the curious? Or is there something more to the legend of the phantom driver, something that defies explanation? Something real and terrifying that lurks on that lonely stretch of asphalt, waiting for the next unsuspecting traveler. The answer, my friends, is lost in the darkness of Route 666, hidden in the shadows, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek it out. Perhaps one day someone will uncover the truth, but until then the legend endures, haunting the dreams of those who dare to travel its path. The stories continue to be told, each one adding to the mystique and fear surrounding this infamous road. So if you ever find yourself on Route 666, remember the tales and keep your eyes open. You never know what might be lurking in the darkness. Don't forget to like and subscribe to 0 Hour Files Urban Legends. Thank you for watching.